Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. We are here today to open OP07 finally. We've already opened 2 double packs on the channel. The video is up right now. You can check it out in the card right above here. And now we still have a booster box of OP07 to open. And I am very sorry for the noise in the background because it is currently very hot here where I live. And I really cannot do with the window closed, so forgive me for the background noises. Let's open the booster box. And boom, surprise, we also have a pre-release pack to open. So we're gonna start with that because we still want to see what's inside and what cards we can have that would be super cool with that pre-release stamp on it. So we get Tony Chopper as the first card with the pre-release here on the side, and we also have Pythagoras. That's very cool because we are going to be building a Vegapunk deck for this set. It is one of the leaders that I'm very interested in, so that's very cool that I get some Vegapunk love in my pre-release pack. But I do hope though that this is not a foreshadowing that since I got those I will not get anything in this box, because that would be such a shame. But without further ado, let's open this box up and we're gonna just pierce the blister here with my trusty pens that I have on my desk. I mean, it's better to have pens on your desk than to have razors all over the place. I really hope the noise from the streets are not gonna be like too much and I can softly edit them out or cover them with music. I don't know, something. I'm gonna try my best so that this video is not like just background noises of cars running in the background. This on the side, and with that we are ready to crack some packs open. And I have a very habit, I guess, of having stuff being on the left side, so I'm gonna start with the right one. Does that make sense? I mean, if everything is on the left side, for me, like, it makes sense to just open the right one first, because then everything good will be at the end of this video. So that should be good for the watch time, I guess. So we start with Bakin, Porchemi. I'm going to try and already sort them out by colors. We have Papag, Blue Jam, Aladdin, Koribu. Is it Aladdin or Aladdin? Because in the anime they say Aladdin, but my instinct tell me Aladdin. We have Island of Woman, we have Atlas, Gina, we have the leader Foxy, and we have Baccarat as the rare, and Podcast the Ace as the second rare. I'm gonna put the leaders on the side. Let's go with the second pack. I swear to God. Is it like too much to have an easy open on those boosters? So we have Fusa, Edison, Edward Weavile, we have Megaton Ninetail Rush, Egghead, Tony Chopper, we have Morgans as our very first black card, we have Mask Deuce, Gecko Moria, Roronoa Zoro, we have Foxy as the rare, and we have Sanji as an SR. Nice. That's a cool looking SR. I mean, I'm not a big fan of his alternate art. I'd rather have this pose that says I'm the boss rather than the alternate art. Sometimes like you're better off with the regular art instead of the alternate one, but alternate art is still like very nice to have. We have Baskerville, Porchemi, Boa Marigold, Khalifa, Slow Beam Sword, Iron Body, Snake Dance, Ronald Zoro. We have Captain John, Moda, Curly the Dan, and we have Basil Hawkins, the second SR of this set. And why am I putting like the SRs with the rest? Should have them on the side. So the back of this box, still very hard to open. I swear to God. We have Blue Jam, Monda, Steady, we have Capote, Koribu, Keep Out, Iron Body, Pickles, Gina, Bartolomeo, we have Trafalgar Law, and we have we're going to claim the One Piece. So far so good. We have already 2 of the SRs that we're supposed to have in this box, but as always I'm hoping for a bit more. Almost stripped all the cards from the boosters over there. We have Edward Weavile, Blue Jam, Monda, Dice, York, Megaton Ninja Rush, Egghead, Big Bun, Dragon Breath, Monkey D. Luffy. We have Rob Lucci and Stussy alternate art. Very nice. I mean, that's the second alternate we got from OP07. That's a very nice alternate art that we got here. I'll put the price of that on the side for those interested. Very cool alternate. Also, if you play CP0, then obviously this is like a very good card to have. You're not forced to have it alternate, but I mean, it doesn't hurt. And so I was saying that as usual I have some chases in every set, but I mostly want alternate art leaders because at least I have them on the board and I play actively with them. So we have Baskerville, Vega Force 1, Jinbei, Steady, Dracule Mihawk, Vinsmoke Sanji, Irekoza Help, Hattori, Atlas, Slow Beam, Outlook 3, and we have an event, Perfume Femur. So like I was saying, alternate art leader are still gonna be my favorite. I mean, secret rares alternate also, but the ones that I really want the most are mostly the leaders, because like I was saying, at least I have them on the board and I can enjoy them while I play. So we have Vinsmoke Reiju, Karmic Punishment, Snake Death, York, Salome, Hito Mimizu, Vegapunk Leader. We're gonna put this on the side. We have Afro Monkey D. Luffy, and we have Kaku. And we have the alternate Don actually in this booster, the one with the Chichibukai. Leader stays on the board, and any other alternate art that you might play with, they're lost in your deck unless you buy 4 copies of them, and that's gonna be like really expensive really quick. So I'm not ready to make that investment just yet. So we have Papag, we have Maha, Gismonda, Edison, Vinsmoke Sanji, Dice, Dracule Mihawk, more Pizza, Masked Deuce. We have the leader Bonnie, which is actually one of the best leader in this booster box. We have Margaret, and we have Tempest Kick. And I have to say, like, leader-wise in this set, Bonnie is definitely one that I'm curious to try out. But the one that really got my eyes are Vegapunk and Foxy. And I tried the Foxy sort of package during my pre-release earlier today, and it did quite well, especially for a pre-release, considering I didn't had a very constructed deck. So that's very interesting. We have Vega Force, Boa Marigold, Blue Jam, Gizmonda. We have Megaton Ninetale Rush, Khalifa, Karmic Punishment, Tony Chopper, Nico Robin, Crocodile. We have Monkey D. Luffy, and we have Lucy as the last card. And a bit of information about this card. You might think like, oh yeah, cool, this is Lucy, so that's actually Luffy when he was in Dressrosa. Think again. We were joking about this with friends, and earlier today at the pre-release I showed a guy this very cool thing, is that he thought this was Luffy, and I said, look at the tag. Look at the tag on this card. It says Revolutionary Army. And if you look closely, his hand is full of haki and kind of like in the claw shape. So this is actually Sabo when he takes over Lucy for Luffy, so that Luffy can like leave the Mara Nomi to Sabo scares. That's actually a very cool like sort of Easter egg. Of course, like if you don't really follow the anime or the manga, you wouldn't know about this and you wouldn't even care. But this is still like a very cool thing to kind of have as an Easter egg on the card, I feel. So that was very cool, and the guy that I showed this was like, he didn't believe at first. He was like, oh yeah, this is maybe Sabo, and then he looked at the card and he was like, wait, this is actually Sabo. Oh my god, those boosters, I swear to god. I'm gonna start to open this with scissors. We have Maha, Usopp, Steady, Kapot, Spandam, Egghead, Koribu. I pulled Koribu, but I haven't pulled Caribou. We have More Pizza, Mr. Tanaka, Monkey D. Dragon, so we are expecting nothing behind, Tony Chopper, and Blaze Slice. I mean, so far I think we can like give it a rest and say that indeed there is nothing in a booster packs when you have a leader, and that's actually sad. They should like maybe spin that thing on the head and surprise us with once in a while one pack that has got something. So we have Vega Force 1, Edward Weavile, Vince Mokreju, Edison, Khalifa, Aladdin, Dice, Atlas, Captain John, Gecko Moria, Kaku, and we have Stussy, the regular version of that very beautiful alternate art that we have just right here. So you got both of them to compare. Which one do you prefer? Maybe leave that in the comment section below. Which one do you prefer, the alternate art or the regular ones? I mean, both of them are very cool in their own right, but it depends on what you like in the design, because the one on the right has actually like more of a pinkish top, and this one's definitely like more white. So depends on which color you like, I guess. Still a very cool alternate art. And we are at the last pack of the first half of this box. So we have Marigold, Tonjit, Vega Force 1, Papag, Island of Woman, Boa Sander Sonia, Morgans, Slave Harrow, Dragon Breath. We have the leader Rob Lucci, and so yeah, we're expecting nothing behind this. So we have Trafalgar Law and Afro Luffy. No hits in this booster. We have hit the midpoint of this box, and we have 3 SRs and 1 alternate art. So by my calculation, and just do note that there is a meme going on around with my friends that I am very bad at math, we're still due for at least 4 hits in this box. So that's gonna be the left side. Let's jump right in and see what we got. So we start the second half with Jinbei, Capote, we have Gecko Moria, Vinsmoke Reiju, Iron Body, Vinsmoke Sanji, Slow Beam Sword, more Pizza, Captain John, we have a Dragon again, and we have Fisher Tiger and Monkey D. Luffy as our 2 rares for this booster. So the only leader that we're missing is actually Boa Hancock. So let's hope we have 1 in this box so that we can at least play the leader, have it in our collection. We have Koala, Dice, Keep Out, Spandam, Big Bun, Bartholomew, Salome. We have a Galaxy Wink, and we have Monkey D. Luffy SR right behind. A very cool alternate art, especially if you play Egghead and Vegapunk, which I intend to do, so that's very cool for me. And this is gonna be our 4th SR for this box. So let's keep rolling, and we still also have like the second Dawn that we need to pull. So we have Edward Weavile, Monda, Dogura and Magura, Vinsmoke Sanji, Dracula Mihawk, Pickles. He possesses the world's most brilliant mind. Moda, Rob Lucci. So we're gonna put this right here. We have yet to have Boa Hancock again, and we have Blaze Slice and Margaret, as well as the second Dawn of the box, the second special Dawn. And of course, we haven't addressed the elephant in the room, the ultimate alternate chase for any booster set, the manga rare. It's Boa Hancock for this set, so if you're a fan of that character, maybe it's a good chase for you. Me, I don't really know, because I'm not that big of a fan of Boa Hancock. I definitely like the character, but not to the point that I would chase a manga rare of that character. We have Tony Chopper, and we have Otama as the rare. So definitely not to the point where I would chase such a card, especially given the price that they usually fetch. I mean, from past sets, there wasn't really any manga that I was interested in, so I guess I would be like glad to have any manga rare in my collection, but knowing what I know about future sets, especially OP08, I'd rather have the Silver Ready manga rare than the Boa Hancock, that's for sure. We have Shave, Don Quixote do Flamingo, Tempest Kick, and we have Boa Hancock SR right behind that. So if you want to build a Boa Hancock deck, that is definitely one of the cards that you should definitely look for. So that is 5 SR and 1 alternate art so far. What's with my dexterity check? We have Usopp, Vinsmoke Reiju, Porchimi, Boa Marigold, Egghead, Morgan, Slow Beam Sword, Shaka, Slave Harrow, Mr. Tanaka, Frankie, and Ain. She's actually from a movie. I was wondering, like, when we were at the pre-release earlier today, because someone like didn't know the character, and I was like, I don't know it either, but she's in red, so I thought she was probably linked to Dragon for some reason in the Revolutionary Army, but we already know like everybody that's in the Revolutionary Army, so that was no surprise there. I should have guessed she was from a movie, but I don't know the movies that much, to be honest. So we have Joseph, Gloriosa, Uruge, and we have Portia. That's gonna be our 6th SR for this box. We have 6 SR, we have 1 alternate art. We are still due for 1 hit in this box. What is it gonna be? We have Usopp, Tanjit, Dogura and Magura, Gecko Moria, Iron Body, Aladdin, Egghead, Caribou. Finally a Caribou. We got 1 at least. We have his brother like 3 times over, but only 1 of these. We finally have Boa Hancock, the leader. Nice. So now we have all of them. We can play whatever we want. And we got Sengoku and Karina along with that Boa Hancock. Let's check. We have 4 packs left. 4 packs left in this box. Maybe we're gonna have it in the very last pack and we can have like a last pack magic. Those are always cool. So we have Dogura and Magura. We have Maha, Usa, Boa Sandersonia, Slow Beam Sword, Spandam, Koala, Amberg. We have He Possesses the World's Most Brilliant Mind, Roronoa Zoro. We have Ain, and we have Portgas the Ace. A very cool blocker, 5 cost, 6k power, and an on play you can actually draw 2 cards and put 2 cards back on the top of your deck. So very good card cycling actually for a blue card. You're not losing anything with that. You're not drawing really anything, but you can like cycle a bit and get something that you wouldn't have had a bit earlier in the game, and that's very cool. And also, since he's a blocker, you can obviously use it defensively, and that's always cool. We have Snake Dance, Shaka, Itomimizu, Gloriosa, Uruge, and Monkey D Dragon SR right behind that. That very sick dragon with that like very ominous pulse. So that's 7 SR and 1 alternate art. This is gonna be a box that's more on the lower side if this stays like this for the last 2 boosters. So we have Scratchman, Apu, Buckin, Edison, Keep Out, Pickles, Koribu, Island of Woman, He Possesses the World's Most Brilliant Mind, Don Quixote do Flamingo, Moda. We have Monkey D. Luffy and oh, sick. That's very sick. So we have Sabo Secret Rare. That's very sick. And he's a black card and he does a good job too. Kind of reminiscent of Rob Lucci, only like on steroid, because you're paying 8 and you're targeting a cost 5 and a cost 3. So that's very cool, but you have to discard a card actually in order for this to take effect. That's actually a very cool pull, especially for the end of the box like this. We only have 1 booster left. I doubt that we will have anything to top this all off. We have Tanjit, Jinbei, Ochemi, Baskerville, Karmic Punishment, Koala, Keep Out, Rayquaza Help, Monkey D. Luffy, Crocodile, we have Curly the Dan, and the very last card of this opening is going to be Perfume Femur. So let me clean this all up so you can have a closer look at the essential of this box. So here are all the big pull of this box. We had Monkey D. Dragon, a very good rush card, especially for the Revolutionary Army. It's an 8-cost 9k power, so feel free to go ham with this. Basil Hawkins SR, I believe I haven't done like a proper close-up of this during the video. Very cool art as well, very nice card. Boa Hancock, of course, for the blue part of this set. We had Sanji for purple as well as Porche, so if we are aiming at playing Foxy Pirates for a very like kind of trolling deck, but still very fun to play, we have actually one of the Foxy Pirate to go along with that. We have Monkey D. Luffy for Egghead, of course. The yellow type here is gonna be Vegapunk, and it's gonna be a very cool deck to build for sure. And the most interesting pull of this box is surely to be the alternate art Stussy, and we also get the regular one. So let me give you guys one last close-up of those, maybe proper close-up, like focusing and all. So we have like all those cool effects. Decide in the comments which one you like the most. And the very last pull that we got was the secret rare Sabo. We didn't get the ace, but I mean, 2 secrets in the box, it's fairly rare, so that's still like very cool to have at least one of them in an opening. So there you go guys, this was my opening of OP07. Leave me down in the comment section down below which of these pulls did you like the most. For me, I think definitely the Stussy alternate art. She's very cool, and for once an upgrade from the regular art, because like I said with the Sanji, I'd rather have that version over the alternate art. I'm gonna display it on the screen just for you guys to compare the two of them. Here's a close-up of the regular one, and I'll put the alternate art just right across from it so you can compare. I'd rather have that sick of a pose rather than the alternate art, but that's just me. Anyway, leave me in the comments down below which was your favorite pull of this box. We have a ton of information about OP09, OP10, PRB01 and starter deck 15 through 20 coming up on the channel, so make sure to subscribe to the channel to not miss those videos when they go up. And if you do want to check out more opening of OP07, we have the opening of the double packs here on the channel, as well as previous booster set. We've opened all of them, so make sure to go check those videos out. They are displayed on the screen right now, and I'll see you over there.